Good morning, students. How are you all? Okay, so last time I hope you all are fine. And as I was telling, last time we had one session that I posted one video for you that is about the writing sections invitation, and where I discussed the types of invitation, and mainly we focused on the first kind of invitation, that is the formal invitation, how it is written, what are to be the tips and tricks to write this formal invitation, what you need to remember, need to know before you start writing the formal invitation, and how actually you need to draft the formal invitation. Okay, so we did all these things, and today we will move on to the second category of the writing sections invitation. Okay, so let's have a little recap. So last time we did invitation, and the types of invitation we did is formal invitation, and we did was formal invitation. And formal invitation was divided into two kinds. It's a card in the form of letter, where I showed you both the varieties, how to write them, what are the points that needed to be included in there, what are the things that you don't need to include. Everything I had discussed priorly in my last video. Okay, so today we will learn about the second form of invitation, that is the informal invitation. As I told you already last time, I already showed you the bigger chart, that the informal invitation is categorized into only one part, that is the personal letters. That means informal invitation is written in the form of what? Personal letters. Okay, so we will have a small recap of the last times we discussed about what is a formal invitation and what is an informal invitation. We'll get a small recap of the last time we went through. Okay, so let's see once more, what is a formal invitation? It is a kind of invitation sent in the form of card or letter, and is addressed in a fixed format to a person in a department, having a proper designation, and it contains proper salutations. And what is an informal invitation? It is mainly in the form of notes or a letter, and are addressed in freehand writing to friends and relatives. It is used in inviting relatives, friends, colleagues, etc. to attend some particular functions or an occasion such as engagement, wedding, birthdays, anniversaries, funerals, or any public function. So if you had been if you are seeing this video for the first time, I will urge you to please kindly go through the last video, because if you do not see the last video, you won't be able to understand all of a sudden what we are going through right now and what is the topic that is being discussed. So I urge you to please go through the last video, because most of you have the habit to actually skip the videos. You don't see the video. Okay, few of you see, few of you are concerned, the only you people are seeing, others you're just skipping it away, and at the end of the year you just go and say that, ma'am, you haven't taught this chapter to us. Okay, so definitely will not get a point in that, because everything is being recorded, whatever we are teaching you. So the thing is that today we will learn what is an informal invitation. Okay, so as I want to say that it is mainly in the form of notes or a letter. So formal invitation was written in the form of card and letter, and here it is written in the form of notes or a letter, and are addressed in freehand writing. That means it is addressed in freehand writing, not such proper format is being followed, not such proper rules and stipulations are being followed. Mainly freehand writing is being encouraged in this informal writing, and you need to be more relaxed, and your way of writing should be more relaxed, and it does not follow any typical form of formalities that needed to be that you need to adhere if you're writing a formal application. Okay, so it is used in what? It is used in inviting relatives, friends, colleagues, etc. to attend some particular functions or an occasion such as engagements, wedding, birthday, anniversaries, funerals, or any other public occasion. Yes, last time also I told you that the informal invitations are the one that we had been getting for ages. Since we were child, we had been getting this beautifully ornamented wedding cards, and this engagement cards, then these birthday cards, these anniversary cards, and even this funeral cards that used to reach us. Okay, these are all nothing but informal invitations. Okay, okay, Now let's put your eyes quickly onto some tips and tricks of informal invitation. Number one, informal invitations are written in the form of personal letters or informal letters. Like I have been telling you from the starting of this video, that informal invitations are mainly written in the form of personal letters or informal letters. Number two, the style and the selection of languages are relaxed and informal. I told you earlier that the style that we actually adopt while we write an informal invitation is more of a relaxed category, and it's in informal sense. Okay, we are not using any heavy tough word like any formal words that are being used mainly in applications. Okay. Third, the letters of invitation can include personal feelings and emotions. Now, definitely, you are writing this to your friends, your colleagues, your relatives, those who are very keen to you. Okay, those who are very close to heart. That those people you are writing to. So, definitely, you don't need to follow any proper formal format. You don't need to use heavy words. You need to be more relaxed, and you can actually show your personal feelings and emotions through your letter. Okay. The letters are mainly addressed to kins, relatives, extended family members, and acquaintances. So the letters are actually being addressed to whom? The kins means your friends, peers, okay, then the relatives, and then extended family members and acquaintances. Unlike formal invitations, informal invitations are not written in third person. Now, this is a very important point to note. Last time we read, you remember, in if you go through the last video, you'll see that I've already mentioned 100 times over there that formal invitation does not. Formal invitation do not. What can I say? I'm sorry. Informal invitation, you must include the third person. Okay, the third person of the pronoun, it does not contain the first person. You should write it in the third person, like instead of I, we, us, we write he, she, it, they. Example. Okay, we have already discussed it in our last video. Here you need to do just the opposite of that. Okay, here no form of third person of pronouns needed to be included in the informal invitation. You can directly write it in the form of first person of the pronoun. Okay, so let's go and check out 3 examples of informal invitation. See, first, you are opening an exclusive gymnasium for ladies. Write an informal invitation inviting your best friend for its inauguration. So, see, like it's a letter, like every time we write the letter, the same format of the letter is being followed, but the language is more relaxed. Let's see. Like first we are starting with the address, that is the sender's address. Okay, it's 23 Pandit Dindayal Upadhyay Path, Lal Ganesh, Guwahati. Okay, this is a fictional one. You can write according to whatever you need to write. Okay, and then comes the date. Now the date is what date? The date on which the letter is being sent. I repeat, the date on which the letter is being sent. See, as it for the CBSE people, the CBSE is mainly dealing with the formal invitations and the informal invitations, though in my last video I already urge the council people to go through it, because if you have questions coming from Guwahati, you will definitely be having questions coming from here as well. Okay, there is a chance, there is a possibility. So let's not give it away. Let's not just put it away for not reading it, not learning anything. Okay, so let's come back to our informal invitation letter. See, it is the first, we are sticking to the left hand side. Even if you are writing as a council student, I will ask you to write the same adhering to the left hand margin of the column, left hand margin of the copy, and then you start writing like this. First will come the sender's address, then come the date, 15th of May 20XX. Whatever you need to put, you can put, or otherwise you can write like this, 20XX. Dear Ashima. Okay, so this is the salutation. Dear Ashima, see, in the last time when we had written the formal invitation in the form of letter, we have written respected ma'am, respected sir, etc. Here we are actually moving it to the informal way, actually moving it to a more relaxed way, and we are actually calling out this person as dear. Okay. Dear Ashima, finally my dream of opening an exclusive gymnasium for ladies has come true. Now see how the letter is written. It's more in an informal way. It's very relaxed. There is no hard and heavy words being used. It's like something like you're talking to your friend over the phone, or maybe in person you're talking to someone. That's the same way of writing that is being followed when you write it in the form of this informal letter. Then, well, I have named it Slim and Trim. Do you know who's coming for the inauguration? Shilpa Shetty herself. The inauguration is on Sunday, May 30th at 6 p.m. onwards. Do come. Oops, I forgot to tell you. We read in the last slide, I showed you that we can use our personal feelings and emotions. Okay, so you can see how these personal feelings and emotions are used in this letter, the using of the word oops. Okay, and then this exclamation mark after Shilpa Shetty, because there is form of this anxiousness, there is form of this trying to surprise your friend. This form of happiness is being showed in the letter. Okay, do come. Oops, I forgot to tell you the location. It's next to Archie's and Cafe Day. Okay, so see, the first paragraph of the body or the content of the letter is telling about the occasion. Now this thing you need to keep in mind, even if you are not following any proper format, like we had read in the form of formal invitation, we have seen in our last video that we need to follow a proper format, but here we don't need to follow a very prominent proper format, but still you need to follow this pattern. You need to follow this pattern. There may not be very hard and strict rules for this, but still you need to follow this pattern. See, so you must remember what will be the first paragraph of the letter. It will be the occasion. It will tell about the occasion. What is the occasion about? This lady, whoever is sending the letter, she had opened a gymnasium, and she is calling her friend to attend the inauguration of the gymnasium, and she is even talking about the chief guest, whoever is coming. Okay, the next paragraph, see, she is mentioning about the day, date, time and venue. Day, date, time and venue, like our formal invitation letter that we did last time, that we saw last time in our last video, where there also we had mentioned the occasion very well, and we have mentioned the day, date and time. Here also we are doing the same. We are mentioning the date, time and venue. The only difference is you'll see that there is no inclusion of subject. See, after sender's address there is date, and then straightforward we move to salutation. There is no inclusion of subject in this letter because it is an informal letter. You do not need to write any subject for an informal letter. It is something that you're writing to your peers, to your kins, to your acquaintances, your relatives, your extended family member. You don't need to put any subject. Okay, and then definitely comes the subscription. See, the subscription is also being done very very informally, in a very relaxed way. Very sweet words are being used, like yours affectionately, your lovingly. You can put anything, and then finally the sender's name. Okay, so this is one kind of informal invitation letter that we have seen. Let's move on to the next one. Okay. Paws and Purse, the Pet Parent Association presents the annual pet show. You are the manager. Paws and Purse, the Pet Parent Association, prepared an informal invitation for the same, inviting all other pet parents to join the event. Okay, now it was a very personal invitation that was being given out in the last letter that I showed you. It is from a friend to a friend. Now this one is not from a friend to a friend, from an organization, from an association to the other members of the association. Okay, but it's in the form of informal because they share a very good bond with each other. They are colleagues, maybe they are friends, they are relatives, they are actually acquaintances. There is a personal bonding shared between them. Okay, so See, first is the sender's address, pause and purse, Pet Parent Association, Kolkata 70001. This is the address, the sender's address. Okay, next come the date. Same format is being followed here as well. See, no subjects are being included because it's a personal, it's a personal letter. No format of, no inclusion of subjects needed to be followed in here. No subjects needed to be included in this letter. Then, dear pet parents, this is the salutation. Okay, they are not telling any name over here. They are directly giving it out to the pet parents. Maybe they will be issuing hundreds of such letters. Okay, the magical annual pet show is back, a show that will showcase your pet's most spellbinding antiques and qualities. Avail the opportunity and make your little furry friends turn into a mega stars and superstars. Okay, so see here also in the first paragraph the occasion is being mentioned. What occasion is it? It is an annual pet show, and then they are writing some beautiful words like it's an opportunity where you can come and then you can turn your furry friends into mega stars and superstars. They're actually giving out the occasion. What is this occasion about? Who are they included? Actually, the pet parents, not only the pet parents, the pets are also invited, and the pets should come along them, and there will be a competition among them for the annual pet show. Okay, the Pets Parent Association Kolkata has the proud privilege to invite you on the occasion of the annual pet show on Sunday 30th May 20XX at Science City Auditorium, Salt Lake, Kolkata. Do participate and win big prizes. Okay, so here what they are doing, they are giving out the date, time and venue. Now see the next line. The next line is written for a cause. For example, this is an association giving out informal invitations to its members, maybe to the people outsides also. Okay, maybe they will share it among their friends, their relatives. Now definitely there will be very many people who may not know each and every person who are members of the association, and they are interested to register for this annual pet show. Okay, in our last letter it was not necessary to put on this this phone number to whom to contact. It is not necessary because if the friend had written to another friend, over here a big that one was from one person to another. It was between two people. Now here many people are involved. Okay, it can be so that these people may not know all the people of this association. So what they should do, they should actually need to contact one person for registration, for queries, how to do it, where to do it, and etc etc. They will be having number of inquiries, and they need to know how to register, what will be the fee, etc etc. So there will be lot of questions coming in their mind while they become interested to participate in the event. Okay, so they need to see a person whom they should go, and they can actually ask all these questions too. So here one sentence is being added, and it is very important. If you are being given to write this kind of informal invitation, please remember, please use your common sense. This is something that I cannot teach you, I cannot get you mugged up, but I can actually tell you the concept behind using this kind of things. The reason we are using it, because see, there are hundreds of people involved. Okay, so maybe not 100, maybe 50 people are involved. Now 50 people doesn't know each other, maybe they don't know each other's name properly. Maybe these 50 people are giving out these invitations to other people as well. They're handing it out to other people as well. They are handing it out in form of information to other people as well. Okay, so those people who are outsiders, those people who are out of this pet parents association may also become interested to join this event. So what they should do, they should get a number, they should get a contact number of a person whom they should contact for registration details and other sort of inquiries. Okay, so for registration details, contact Mr. H. Bhattacharya, then the number is given. Then as always, the subscription, here also we are writing with regards. Okay, we are writing this with regards, and then the sender's name and designation. See, in the last letter we didn't see any designation, because it was from a friend to another friend. It was between two people who are keens, who are peers. Now here there is an association that is being involved, and they are calling out other people to join or participate in an event. So one person who is representing this should give out this information, should give out this invitation. And who is the person? The manager. And what is the person, and what is the company, what is the association this person or this person who is holding the designation is representing, that should be included. Now this is kind of similar like we did last time, like we did this in the form of this letter, in the form of letter invitation that are used for formal invitation. There also we had used this person who is representing and the body for who he is representing. He or she is representing whom, what body they are representing, that is also included in the sender's address. Okay, this is a form of similarity that you can find in both of them. Okay, let's see one more. You are concerned due to excess consumption of tobacco and the rise in the addiction of tobacco among the youngsters nowadays, even the schoolgoers. Prepare an informal invitation extended by the manager of United Smokeless Tobacco Association, New Delhi. Now this is also a letter that is coming out from an association. Okay, and you are the manager. You are supposed to send an invitation among your colleagues. Okay, the reason it is used informal invitation, as we'll go through the content, the body of it, we will see, because why it is being formed in the form of an informal invitation, because it is giving out to the colleagues. Okay, so let's see. United Smokeless Association, New Delhi, 1110006. This is the center's address. Like regularly, the first one will be the center's address. This is the pattern that is being followed. This is the actual pattern of the letter writing. You have been doing it since ages. Then comes what? Then comes the date. Okay, the date, I again repeat, is very important. The date is needed to put, because the date is I told you the date is important. The date, do not forget to put the date. The date is which date? The date in which the invitation is being sent out to the people. Remember, the invitation is being sent out to the people, not the date on which the event will be held. Okay, please don't get confused with it. Then, like the last two letters we have seen, there is no form of subject is omitted out of this. Then straightforward we will go to the salutation. As I told you, it is being delivered from the manager to the colleagues. Then we will definitely call the colleague by his first or second name. We don't call the colleagues by their first name. We'll definitely call them by the second name, that is their surname. Okay, but see, instead of writing respected or something, this is being given out more informally, more lovingly, affectionately, and they are calling this person as dear. See, dear Mr. Bansal, we all are aware of the social havoc and psychological upheaval caused due to wrong tobacco habits and excess consumption of tobacco and the rise in the addiction of tobacco among the youngsters nowadays. These bad habits have been spread among the schoolgoers as well. The association takes pleasure to invite you to our next general body meeting. The agenda is to discuss the various provisions of the Central Excise Department's notification dated the 1st March 20XX. So, this is the occasion. The occasion, they are giving a small introduction, like why they are holding this, why they are about to hold this, general body meeting. And like I told you, this is among the colleagues, maybe the directors or the board of directors or the other people who are on the higher levels of a company. They actually hold this this board meetings. It is necessary to do that, to review, to go through this this day-to-day work, or this monthly work phenomena, that is, or this work, how far they have reached their goal, how far their target is fulfilled, whatever is their next agenda on board, their new mandates, everything needed to be discussed and reviewed. So that is why these companies, big companies, they hold this board meetings, and these are being mainly done by the directors or the board of directors, and hence the manager is giving out this informal invitation to his colleagues, and he is asking that we are all about to join in a board meeting and you are invited to join in there as well. Okay, and they are also telling out the reason or the occasion, because they are going to discuss. See, in this actually they're informing what will be the agenda of the meeting. Now this is very important. See, the last line, the agenda is to discuss the various provision of the Central Excise Department's notification dated 1st March 20XX. Now definitely if I ask you students, tomorrow we will be having one meeting. Okay, now you people will definitely come up and say to me that, ma'am, what will be the agenda of our meeting? What will be the meeting about? I cannot keep you in dark. I need to say you about whatever is it about, and then you can also get ready with your opinions. You can get ready with what to discuss, what not to discuss, what to bring up, what not to bring up. Okay, what will be the important points of discussions, what will be the minutes of the meeting. So these everything needed to be prepared beforehand by the people who are going to join in a meeting. So hence in the invitation it is very important, I repeat, in the invitation, while you are asking your colleagues to join for a meeting of this kind, okay, it is very 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 important to actually give out the agenda of the meeting. Otherwise, how this person is going to understand what the meeting is about? Okay, you cannot come to a meeting without being prepared. You need to prepare your own sheets. You will be asked in turn to talk about your opinion on the agenda. Okay, so it is very important, I repeat, it is very important that you should actually write the agenda as well. Okay, next, let's see. The meeting shall be held on 1st June at the Crystal Ballroom of Hotel Marriott, Delhi, 110006 from 3 to 5 p.m. See, as here also they are giving out the date, time and venue. Okay, the date, time and venue. Even see, the pin code is included. The reason for this, maybe you are staying out of maybe you are, these big companies, they sometimes deals with people who are living away from the city, but they are a part of this organization. They are directly in contact with this organization digitally. Now for the board meeting, they need to be present in person to participate in this board meeting. So they need to come, maybe they need to hire a cab, maybe they need to come by any other form. Okay, so by doing that, what they will do, they will actually need to remember, they'll actually need access to that proper pin code, proper area, proper location of this hotel or any auditorium wherever it will be held. Mainly this big meetings are held in conference halls or hotels. Okay, so you need to be very prompt and clear with the pin code and the address of the venue. Then here as well, see, here as well, like last time I told you, because it's an association, there may be hundreds of people involved. Now they don't have this phone numbers of them, everyone, they don't share their phone numbers. Now if a big company is there, there are hundreds of WhatsApp groups. Now you can tell me, ma'am, they can actually give this information in WhatsApp groups. Now this is not possible in case of a corporate world. Okay, in corporate world things are dealt with more formalities, they are more, they are more corporate. Okay, they are more classy, they won't deal with this kind of, they will not act along with this form of informalities, like you will just WhatsApp them and ask them. Okay, they will deal it to a day-to-day basis, maybe with the close bound or colleagues, but not everyone. Now in a company, not see, the truth is that when you go to work, okay, though it is important that you get a work buddy, but actually when you go to work and when you rise on higher levels, maybe in the lower strata you will have lot of friends, but as soon as you rise on the higher levels and become a part of the board of directors or become a director yourself, then you will not have so many friends along with you. Okay, there maybe hardly will be one or two friends that will stick along with you, and maybe you also will be having lot of differentiated opinion, be sharing different opinions along with them. So there is no this close knit bonding among this work colleagues is not found in big corporate houses. Over there also you need to actually contact one person whom you can ask for any form of whom you can ask for any form of inquiries regarding the board meeting that is to be held on this and this day. Okay, then finally it comes to the subscription with regards, and then the sender's name and designation. Like the last letter we saw here also, the name and designation is being given out. The name is not there, the designation of the person is being given out, and the name of the company or the name of the organization, association whom he is representing is given out. His name here doesn't matter, he is just calling himself the manager of United Smokeless Association. That's it. Okay, so this is the end of it. We have gone through 3 informal invitations. We have read what are informal invitation, what is the kind of informal invitation, and how they are written, what are the do's and don'ts that you need to follow while writing this informal invitation, what will be the mood, what will be the style of writing, what should not be there, what should be there, everything I have went through. Okay, I hope you can understand. If you're having any problem understanding me, I know maybe at times I'm not very used to this online class and all. It's a new thing for me. I'm more open to this offline teaching where I can get an access to a full board. I can see all your faces, but still I'm trying my best. I also need your kind cooperation so that we can actually go through this in the tough time that we are living right now. So I request you to kindly go through this video. Please go through the videos, okay, and share with me the details. Whatever you need to ask me, please you let me know. Very soon I'll be having the Zoom meetings with you. I know I'm not having everyday Zoom meetings with you because it is getting very difficult for me because I'm having some serious internet issues. Okay, I'm trying to resolve it, but right now because this lockdowns and this and being declared, and it is very hard for me to arrange everything right now, but still I'm trying it is best. Maybe not this month, next month I'll be able to put it all through, and then we'll be having day to day the Zoom meetings. But tomorrow is Tuesday, and maybe tomorrow I'll be having one Zoom meeting with you people. Okay, I'll be sharing you the details and everything, when and where, when and how we'll be having the Zoom meeting, and whoever will be included, whether the CBSE or the council. I'll be declaring everything. So till the time, please go through the video, please see, and please learn. This is not very hard thing for you, these are easy. Just you concentrate on whatever I am saying, whatever I am discussing, and then if you have any doubts, please keep it noted in your copy. As soon as we have this Zoom meeting, you please give it out and we will share things. Okay, so it have already become a very big video. Thank you for watching, and this is to be continued. I'll be coming back with the how to send the replies. Okay, till then, thank you and bye bye.